Good morning. One more trading day. That's all we get. Make sure I'm on mute. Let's see. Weekly. Goal. I hope everyone's doing well today. Looks like a mixed market this morning, maybe. So we'll I'm gonna, we'll see what's going on. Focus. Okay. I just put my goals in there just so that you guys can see them. KUST had a pennant followed by a flag yesterday. Oh, thank you, Stargazer. I think my first trade was in KUST, but I think that I missed the move on that yesterday. I had a pennant followed by a flag. Pennant followed by a flag. I'm still working on this pattern recognition, Stargazer. This is like my, definitely my mission right now, because I feel like it is helping me a lot. So actually, I'm a little behind on my flashcards, but I'm going to, let's see. Let's see. I'm just gonna, maybe I'll do that right now. I guess ILLR made a move after, well, 4 a.m. Look at that. It's still continuing to go crazy high. Did you send me a link? Did you send it to my email, Stargazer? Let me check. I don't check my trading email necessarily every single day, so I wonder if I don't see it. Did I accidentally delete something? Let me check. I don't see it. Did you? I don't know. Did you send it to my trading email? I'm looking now. I don't see it in my trading email. I wonder if you put it in the chat if it would work. My trading email is, let me just put that in the chat just so that you guys have it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah. I don't see it. I guess YouTube, that is annoying. If you want, you can email it to me. There's my trading email. I don't check my trading email every day because I have like several emails, but I usually check it like at least a couple of times a week. Okay, so I'm actually, since not much is popping up just yet. Oh, CANF. What's going on with CANF? I was going to make some flashcards, but okay. CANF. Okay. Let's see. They do have news. I'm trying to tighten up my stock selection. Price between $1 and $10. Relative volume is low, but they have a low float. I take IVF off there. KUST, ILLR. I wonder if it's going to break VWAP again, but CANF. Relative volume is low. Let's see. Good morning, Recycle with Chad. Sorry, I'm trying to I want to add a column for gapping up, or actually this looks like it might work. Oh, but it does only, okay, so that's not going to work. Percent change. Let's try this one. Add. Maybe that won't work. And I'm going to call it gap. All right, let's see. Is this working? Does this make sense? So let's see. Whenever I change something, I try to see, does this make sense? $3, $6, 295%. I'm not sure that really, 300%, 300% would be 9. So I'm not sure that's really working. Let's see. 167, that's negative. Yeah, this math isn't mathing. Ah, My math isn't mathing. No, I want that on there, but let's see. All right, sorry. I'm kind of going off on a little tangent here. Good morning, James. FCEL. Oh, it's maybe a little, oh, okay, I'll check. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to make a note to check the recap. Thanks, Stargazer. FCEL, that might be a little on the pricier side for me. But wow, look at that. Did it halt? No. Okay, I was like, that's weird. It's way above the simple moving the 200 simple moving average. Let's see. Has news from 2 days ago. Doesn't have news today though. FCEL, I'll probably not trade. I've traded it before, but the float's kind of high, the price is kind of high, the relative volume's low. I mean, yeah. So I might stay away from that. Hey, buddy. Yeah, big spread, low volume. I'll probably stay away from that. Ooh, okay. CANF. I was looking at that, James. Yeah, again, low relative volume. So that's kind of same thing. It does have new news though, which is good. You know, it does have new news, but ILLR is like crazy volume. Crazy relative volume. That SpaceX treasury strategy really worked, huh? See, I have resistance at 413. Yeah. I'm going to be, I want to be pickier about stock selection. I think that I hadn't been picky enough about it. Oh, you use light speed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm being a little bit pickier. Also, I didn't sleep well last night, so I didn't get enough sleep. So I'm going to, you know, I'm noticing that that does affect me for sure. I think I get a little bit more impulsive. However, I meditate. I used to meditate every single day for like years, honestly, but for some reason I got away from it recently, and I did a little bit of meditating this morning before trading, and I think it really helps calm my brain down for sure. a lot of topping tails here. So today, and again, I probably won't go too deeply into it, but today my daily focus is volume. All right, so I'm kind of looking to see, I have some drills that I had like AI kind of developed for me to practice my fundamentals. Is PBK popping up? Oh yeah, PBK. PBK. Let's see. PBK. That's great news. Government contracts. I love those. That's my former job. Okay. Lightspeed and Weeble. All right. I'm using Thinkorswim, but I'm still a new trader. Oh, there it goes. It's popping up. That has great news. Okay, I'm going to take FCEL off the table because it doesn't have new news. And ILLR, I don't know if it's really going to do anything, but IQST, same thing, not really doing much. Okay, so I'm going to take ILLR off for now. Seems like CANF and PBK are the two that are kind of giving us some. PBK though, the shares outstanding is kind of high. Let me see. Yeah, the float's kind of high for me. So it's under $1 and the float's kind of high. I think I've been maybe a little too flexible in my stock selection lately. It was good to kind of try things, branch out, you know, check out things, but maybe when I'm more experienced and consistently profitable, I can probably be more lax on that stuff. So, but it has the volume, the relative volume is really good. CANF just doesn't have the volume, and the MACD's red. Looks like PBK is the one to watch, but how high is this thing going to go? The 200 simple moving average is at $1.25. Oh, but there's a window up to 154. Okay. All right. Ooh, this is a pretty, well, is this a clean pullback? It's one of the things I'm working on. Let's see. Is this a, one of the things I researched last night is, should I use the first, the top candle of the flagpole as part of my pullback? I know, that's so crazy, right? ILLR. I mean, I traded this yesterday. I traded this right at the open yesterday. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this popped up at the open, right? That's crazy though, right? I mean, for those of you who are on Webull, you could have got a piece of this action right here if you were up at 4 a.m. But yeah, I traded ILLR 4 times yesterday. I had 1 red trade and then 3 green trades, and that's what flipped me green at the market open was ILLR. That was definitely the thing that saved my butt yesterday. I was like, okay. But I don't want to be rigid about things, but I do sorry, my eyes itchy. I didn't just wipe off all my makeup. Hold on a second. All right. I don't want to have makeup like smeared across my face. Not a good look. So it has been really helpful to put the indicators back on my charts because now that I'm a little bit more understanding of what's happening with the fundamentals, it's a little bit easier not to get overwhelmed by all the things going on in the chart, you know? I mean, this is pretty helpful, seeing that it's broken VWAP, broken the 9 EMA, broken the 20, and the MACD is red. That's kind of saved me more than once. Yeah, I didn't get to finish Ross's recap from yesterday, but he also traded ILLR. I mean, we're all pretty much trading the same stocks. For those of us who do small cap momentum, everyone's pretty much looking at the same thing, right? I follow Relentless Trader too, so I follow those guys. They crack me up. They are hilarious. But yeah, whenever I kind of like get off track, when I'm watching like one of Ross's videos, I'm like, he just keeps mentioning like the basics. So important. Are you in PBK? No, wait, you said at 4, so you're in CANF at 4. Oh, nice. It broke over this level. I completely missed it. That's a nice break. Really want to see higher. Oh, and now the MACD's green. So I'm looking at, oh, I might drive higher. Okay. My volume drill that I'm supposed to do. I can do this after I live trade too, but is volume on this candle at least 2 times the average of the prior 3 candles? And but this is a big volume candle too. But now it's pulling back. Oh, these are blanks. Blank flashcards. Okay. So what pattern is this? We've got a Maribozu closing bullish, a shooting star, Now this candle is is green, is popping back up. I wonder if it's going to go for high of day. This 200 simple moving average is at 572. Out at 430. That's awesome. 30 cents a share. That's awesome. So Stargazer, did you get in and out in this candle, or did you wait for it to roll over a little and then decide, okay, I'm getting out with a profit? The dark cloud spike right here. Is the volume on this candle move at least 2 times the average of the prior 3 candles? So like this one wasn't really. This one, that's a big difference, right? Checking volume before your finger moves to buy button. Okay. I'm going to take PBK off because even though it has high relative volume, EMA compression outlined in your chart was around where you entered. You mean here on the MACD? Yeah. That was smart. So volume's pulling back. As it's pulling back, oh, here. Ah, thanks, Stargazer. Got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not much popping up today, but there will be learning. There will be learning. That's good, right? Okay, so I definitely have whatchamacallit. All right, so just making some of my flashcards here. Boop. While I watch the action here. Okay. So one of the things I'm realizing with chart patterns is that I really didn't understand the difference between a bull flag and a pennant. So what's this? CMII. Yeah, that was choppy, but you made it work because you, whoops, you used your indicators. You made it work. You took advantage of this awesome move right here. I mean, I have to say, I feel a lot more patient with the indicators on. But I had to take them off for a little bit so I could focus on the other stuff, which I can still focus on. Now I have a little bit more clarity and I can kind of see, you know. All right, so I've got bull flag and let me do bear flag. Bear flag. So bear flag is going to be lines going up. And a downtrend. So the flashcard thing has been a game changer. I think just making the flashcards is like, honestly, super helpful. Just the act of making them has been very, very helpful. Let's see. Got it. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because I did so poorly on my bull flag breakouts, but that's because I didn't really understand until I started diving deep into the chart candlestick patterns and chart patterns. I really didn't understand what I was missing. So maybe this will help me with it. So let's see. This one is the bull flag. And this one is the bear flag. And so what I've been doing lately, guys, is this week, I used to like pop on and trade other times of the day, but instead what I'm doing is once I'm done live trading at like 10 or 11, I am switching to the simulator or switching to the virtual, what do you call it, on demand over here, this on demand setting, or switching to paper money and doing drills and trading virtually. So that has been really, really, really helpful. And I'm just practicing things and doing like pretty specific drills, you know, as opposed to almost like, you know, like drilling, like say you were a golfer, like drilling your golf swing. Okay, so bull flag. So bull flag has a parallel channel. I always get a little, I always worry if I'm spelling parallel correctly. It's 2 L's and then 1 L, right? Okay. Okay, so I've got 2 more flashcards to add to my thing here, bull flag and bear flag, and then I'll do pennants. I'll probably make flashcards this weekend or later today. I'll have a little time later today. TSLA formed a bear pennant all day yesterday, hence the drop. Oh, really? Okay. I haven't ever like golfed. I've been to like Top Golf and hit, you know, balls. I've gone to driving ranges and I've been to Top Golf, but I've never actually golf. That's on my bucket list item to like go to an actual golf course and do like 9 holes. And give it a try just for fun, you know. I like to try new things just to constantly I like to make life hard. I like to constantly challenge myself. As you can see, all of us who are traders, we like things hard. We like hard things. So I always try to do something challenging physically. Oh, some of my flashcards got bent, but these are blank, so I can get rid of these. Okay. I love the Dollar Tree. You can get like a gabillion flashcards for like $2. All right. Do you work in the golf industry, or are you like a golfer? I guess those might be the same things. That's what she said. We got to keep it clean, buddy. There might be people under 18 in here. That's funny though, but we have to keep it clean. I did swear accidentally one day. I swear so much in my daily life, so I'm really working hard not to swear. No, that's okay. That's okay. It's just I check my metrics, and there have been people under 18 that have showed up, so I'm trying to keep it clean. You know, PG vibe. X-rated earnings, PG vibe. Okay? We'll put it that way. We want to have X-rated earnings, but PG vibe. All right. You know, I'm a mom, so of course I'm going to be thinking, oh, if there are kids that show up. I want to encourage young people to show up and learn trading, you know, if they're interested. I mean, can you imagine? I can't even imagine if I had started this at like 16 or 17. Trading in a simulator, like, oh my God, that would have been incredible. That would have been incredible. So we want to encourage young people to show up, right? And have a lifetime of financial literacy. Yeah, exactly. It's true. I'm 55. I'm 1971. I know. No, that was fine. But yeah, I swear nonstop in my personal life. So I'm working to clean it up too, people. But yeah, I'm from Boston, and if you don't swear around here, people do not trust you. They're like, "What's wrong with her?" Does she think she's too good for us? Yeah, that's the problem. Like I used to, my kids, they're 19 and my son will be 23 next month. And when they were little, I used to do fun finance Fridays, and we'd always go and get like cool snacks and fun snacks on Friday. And then I'd be like, all right, let's learn. And they're like, Mom, we don't want to learn about this stuff. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So this was yesterday. So do you mean like the whole day form dependent, or do you mean like smaller? All your family hates trade. Yeah, I don't like. I told some of my friends, and they're just like, "What are you doing?" But the younger people that I know are really on board with it. You know, especially not to stereotype, but especially young guys like under 40, they're definitely more into it than other people. But I know some women that trade, but there definitely seems to be more younger guys. And a lot of older people, a lot of people my age, like we were talking about this one day. There's a lot of us in the 50 and over club on this live stream, which woohoo, 50 and over. 1 to 5 minute all day. Yeah, I definitely have to dial in on this. So let's see. This is what I do when I was trading without live streaming. This is what I would do when I didn't see something pop up that I liked. I would just try to learn, use the downtime to learn. Okay, so now I'm going to do the pennants. Let's see. I'll do the pennant ones because on my Substack, which I didn't do my midweek check-in, I had stuff come up on Wednesday. I'll do a wrap-up today. But on my Substack, I went and got internet descriptions for all of these patterns. And so I figured these would be good ones to start with. And I will try to make flashcards for those before the end of the day. So 1969. You just turned over the top side of your 20 to 40 group. It is all relative. It is all relative, like volume. Yes. $19.85. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think that more people now, of course, with commission-free trading, there's more of us trading. Although I didn't jump in right at the pandemic. I tried day trading years ago. All right, I'm going to give this pennant card a try. I tried trading years ago on like E-Trade and stuff like that, but didn't really, the commissions were killing me. Didn't really have the resources like we do now. You know, there's so many more resources available for those of us who are trying to learn. And of course, discovering Russ Cameron was really a game changer for me. I was like, all right, here's somebody that is explaining it in plain language, which I thought was really helpful. So. All right, so let me see. I'm going to do my pennant ones too, because this one came up a lot this week. And I've got the bullish pennant. So, boom, boom. All right. I've got a bullish pennant, and I'm going to do the bearish one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I did my arrows the wrong way. See? All right, so the pennant goes in the same direction. Got it. Okay. See, this is why making the flashcards is actually really, really helpful. I know it's so old school of me to do, but in my mind, it's like whatever works. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to figure this out. All right, so and then boom, boom, boom. All right, so I have the bullish pennant and the bearish pennant. So bullish and bearish. Okay. So let me put my bearish pennant. Okay, let me check the scanner. I'm not even paying attention to the scanner. CMIIW, that doesn't sound like a stock ticker. That sounds like one of those. Oops. Oh, it is. Okay, what is this? But that has like, it's not available to borrow. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Wow, slow crickets. What do you guys do when you have downtime when you're trading? Started investing 10 years ago, didn't know what day trading was. YOLO'd. Held for 3 years. GameStop. Okay. This is why the SEC calls it pattern day trading. Yeah. During the time. Yep. I'm still new too, Recycle with Chad. I'm still new too. Yeah, Ross Cameron is oh, it's a warrant. Okay. Yeah, Ross Cameron, he's like one of the big day traders. And you know, I do follow a lot of his stuff. I still watch his recap. I took his classes, and it really kind of helped me figure a lot of stuff out. I mean, I still believe you have to come up with your own strategy, but it's a great starting point, you know? Yeah, check out Warrior Trading, Chad. Warrior Trading. James, that's so funny. When I have downtime, I lose money. I can see that because, you get bored and then you start taking like poor setups. So putting the indicators back on is helping me a lot with that. I'm not like hunting, Thinkorswim has a Tetris widget? You mean like the game Tetris? ZDAI is popping up. Oh, yep. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so the float is under 20 million. Hard to borrow. 200 simple moving average is at 548. The relative volume is kind of low, but wow, look at this candle. This is way more than 2 times the previous candles. And now it's just running up. Oh, wow. But it doesn't have new news. That is the thing that is making me hesitate. It doesn't have new news. So, yeah, it just popped up real fast, but exactly, buddy. Like, it's a great starting point, and I'm still going through his classes and everything, but you can't just copy somebody else. I mean, there are people on this live stream that are very successful with their strategies, but I can't just copy what you guys are doing. I have to figure out my own. I don't see, not on Thinkorswim. It hasn't popped up yet. I don't see news yet. In at 350. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so you did get in. No, is this like a tweezer top situation right here? So that potentially this looks like a, if it goes through, then this is like a little micro pullback. Well, that's funny. Okay, so interesting. Might be a pullback. But it doesn't have, I don't see new news on it. Huge red volume days and big rejections. Out at 417. Ooh, nice trade, Stargazer. That's like 40, wait, 417, 60 cents a share, 70 cents a share. That's awesome. Yeah, these make me nervous. These candles here, but I always find it so interesting to like see how it just taps the indicators. That's something that's been super, super helpful, putting the indicators back on. But for some reason, it's so much better now for me to see them. But relative volume's getting a little higher, but again, it does not have news on Thinkorswim. I do not see news. So I'm trying to stick to stuff that has at least some kind of news. This is an interesting little curl. What a move, huh? We're almost at 8 o'clock too, so we might have news at 8 o'clock. You never know. All right, so now I'm adding what do you call it? Flashcards to my deck for chart patterns. Where did I put the cup and handle ones? Here we go. So now I have, all right, I've got so many flashcards now. Now for chart patterns, I've got 3 cup and handle, bull flag, bear flag, and bullish and bearish pennant. I got to do more chart pattern ones, of course. I have to do an inverted cup and handle though. I have to do that. I forgot to do that. Not really a lot popping up, but it's fine. Hey, Legos. Still no internet? Oh my God. That's so frustrating. So you're just like on your phone watching things. That's really frustrating. But it's good that you moved. Moving is always good, right? You're going to get in at 390 if it breaks 390. So if it breaks this level here, around here, okay. You're braver than I am. I think I'm going to stay away from it because it doesn't have news. And the relative volume is low. If it had higher relative volume, I would probably pop in. But see, this is the difference between experienced traders you can see things that I can't, right? The EMA compression signaled a move coming. Right here. Right here. Okay. Just getting my reverse cup and handle. Let's see. because I had the cup and handle, so I did the reverse. Okay. Got to make sure I always have the opposite pattern. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when you have like peace and quiet, right? Like I live in the city, but my street is pretty quiet and there are a lot of trees in my neighbors' yards and it buffers a lot of sound. So it's relatively quiet here, but it's nice that you have more quiet. That's awesome. QUCY. QUCY. You guys are braver than me today. QUCY. IPST. Let's see. IPST. The other thing that I'm trying to be a lot better about is trying to be a lot better about once I'm green kind of walking away. I just end up giving way too much back. Oh my goodness, this is just like the Bitcoin and crypto, right? All right, so QUCY, that has like news. All right, let me take a look here. QUCY, I can't remember what the float is on that. Okay, the float's only 12 million. All right, so low relative volume though. Hard to borrow. Take Tesla off of here. I'm gonna take ZDAI off because PST, interesting. That has news. Very low float. This could be interesting. CANF, I'm going to take that off. QUCY. All right. So QUCY has, yeah, it has good news. This like ILLR yesterday, right? I think it will be could be the focus because of the news, you know. And it's got a float under 20 million. It's got, where's the 200 simple moving average though? All right. So where I'm trying to figure out where to draw the lines for these things. Oop. Uh-oh. Dip trade it too. Is this going to go all the way back? So I'm not even sure what pattern this is. Just had an H&S neckline break. What's an H&S neckline break? H&S neck. Oh, okay. An H&S neckline break refers to the moment an asset's price crosses below a horizontal or slanted support line connecting the two swing lows of a head and shoulders pattern, confirming a reversal from an uptrend to a downtrend. I'm gonna have to really look at that. Sounds like something that would be really helpful for me. I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm just sitting on the sidelines. Head and shoulders. Okay. Thank you. Hi. Hi, Ella. That's a good question. Well, I'm still new. I'm still not profitable myself, but I find that if I'm in doubt, it's better to sit out. I know that sounds like I can't believe I just made a rhyme. But when in doubt, sit it out. It's better to take no trade than take a risky trade. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe like work on trading in the simulator until you feel more confident and trade with one share. If once you move to real money, trade with one share. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, trade in the simulator to kind of get over the fear and work on like one or two setups. And then when you start trading with real money, trade with one share and track what you're doing. Track what you're doing. Okay, so that you're collect a lot of data. That will also help you collect a lot of data. So yeah, but like Aligo said, simulator trade. I'm doing it after I live trade. I'm switching to the simulator and I'm practicing and practicing in the simulator during other parts of the day when I can hop back on, simulate using the simulator. And in Thinkorswim, there's this on-demand feature. So you can paper trade in Thinkorswim, but you have to log out and log back in on the paper trading. And that will allow you to paper trade live during regular market hours. But they also have this feature on demand where you can then plug in a date, a previous date. Like I could put like June 2nd at 9:42 a.m. And when I click go, it brings up exactly what was happening with QUCY on that date. And then you can pretend like you're trading on that day. So definitely simulator trading. Yeah. Waiting on 208 to break higher for QUCY. You're going to get back in. This does have good news. This has really good news. So I'm wondering, like, this is what's been starting to occur to me. I see these stocks in the pre-market. Sometimes I trade them and I go red on them because there's less volume. I'm less experienced. And then when the market opens, because of all the volume, I'm able to get green on it. Yeah, and even when you're trading in a simulator, collect data and then look and see, because that helped me a lot to see, go back and look at my data. Yeah. So just trying to figure out what the patterns are here. Okay. I have not taken a trade yet today, guys, and that's okay. I mean, if I see something that feels good, I'll take it, but I'm going to take this off my list. Also, Fridays can be slow. Not always, but it can be. Can be slow. Okay, so it's funny. Before I started trading at 7, I checked like how is the stock market doing today? I just Googled it and it said it was a mixed market. I just did it again and it says that the US stock market is experiencing a turbulent trading session, extending a broader tech pullback. Major indices are mixed, with heavy selling continuing in mega cap technology and semiconductor shares, offsetting modest gains in cyclical sectors and the Dow. So it's a flat market today. For those of you who are bravely taking trades, I'm impressed. Mega cap tech giants are under heavy pressure, including notable intraday drops for Apple and Nvidia. So I feel like because of that, what's CNVS? Let's see, CNVS. I feel like because of that, there's going to be more focus on whatever's available. Ooh, that's bad. Wow. I don't know what's going on there. Cineverse confirms sales guidance. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, whatever is going on there, that doesn't look like something I want to get involved in. Stay away from that. It's like trying to stay out of a bad relationship. Okay. It's a completely different thing. I wish I had traded in the simulator longer, so now I've gone back to trading in the simulator because I'm not consistently profitable yet. So I don't want to give advice, but like I think it's always better to be more cautious. So now after I live trade, I'll switch to the simulator or the on-demand feature and I'll drill things, I'll practice things. Like I have a weekly goal. I go over my weekly goal on Substack. I didn't do my midweek check-in this week. I'm sorry, guys, I missed that. But like, I'll do a recap today on that. And I always have a weekly goal. And this week, my goal is chart patterns. So that's why I made my nerdy flashcards. And then every day, I have kind of a daily focus where I'm trying to work on a fundamental. So today, after I live trade, I'll go into the simulator or on demand and I'll do drills based on volume and try to just work on focusing on volume. Of course, that's a huge driver in price action. Wow, QUCY just didn't have the oomph to get up. So what I'm noticing about putting my indicators back on the charts is that it is keeping me out of a lot of trades. It's definitely keeping me out of a lot of trades. I'm going back to bed. Bye, Aligos. Enjoy your peace and quiet. Yeah, so I took all my indicators off for a while and struggled because I wanted to work on the fundamentals. Level 2, tape reading, chart analysis, and it definitely helped. However, my trading was terrible. Finally put everything back on. Now I'm trading with VWAP, 9 EMA, 20 EMA. I've got my volume bars back to colors. I've got my MACD. I've got some columns on my watch list to help me. And now it feels like I don't feel overwhelmed by the indicators. I do feel like they are helping me with confirmation as opposed to just simply looking at the indicators and not understanding the underlying fundamentals. Still have a long way to go, clearly, or I would be profitable. But I feel like a lot better about having the indicators on my chart now. Because I think that if I didn't have MACD, I would be asking myself, is this the backside of the move? And I would be looking at the trend lines and I would be wondering, oh, is this going to break through VWAP? What's going to happen? And I think I would be, especially with not a lot of stocks popping up, I would be like oh, I got to make a trade. I have to make a trade, but this is helping me a lot. It was really hard, but I know myself. And I know that I was not looking at the fundamentals. I was just not. I was just trading to the indicators, and the indicators are lagging. So now what I do is like go into the simulator or the on-demand feature, and I practice isolation drills is what I call them. Like today I'll do volume. So ILLR also had a bear pennant on the 1 minute. Let's take a look. Oh, AZI popped up. Let's see. ILLR had a bear pennant. Okay, wait a minute. I just made my bear pennant card. I just made it. Okay. Had a bear pennant from 507. So let's look at this. Thanks, Stargazer. 507 to oh, see, I would not see that. I would definitely not see that. So right here, this is the bear pennant. So I guess I'm still really kind of lost on the difference between the bear pennant and the bear flag. I guess if it's a triangular shape, it's a bear pennant, right? So this, they're so similar. But yes, this is definitely more of a it'll eventually converge, right? So this bear pennant predicted the drop. Thank you. Yeah, so I actually what I did, and it's not calculating it for QUCY for some reason, but like for example, sometimes it doesn't calculate it properly. But like for ILLR, you can see I have the right here is the 200 simple moving average is what I have on there. Switch a bear pennant to a larger time frame becomes a bear flag. Still figuring it out, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's just going to take a lot of time looking at the charts. I'm on the weekends, I do a lot of stuff. Last week I took a break. I needed a break. But usually I'm studying through the weekend, and I'll be doing a lot of chart pattern studying, because I still have a long way to go on that. I feel really good about the candlestick shapes. I feel like I'm kind of locked in on that. The single candle shapes. I feel like I feel comfortable with that. So I've got all my single candlestick shapes, and I'm still working on the double and triple candlestick patterns, and also chart patterns. So I'm definitely going to be going through my flashcards and studying on the charts, over the weekend. I feel like this is going to really help me. The pattern recognition, I just wasn't focusing on it enough. I was looking at the indicators and trying to just trade off of that. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll hide everything but the tape and trade in the simulator off the tape, or hide everything but the level 2 and try to trade off the level 2, which sounds insane, but like in a simulator. But there are people that say that they could probably trade off of just the level 2. Okay, so this is good. I made a few of my flashcards. Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, it's kind of making sense. Remember, I'm a slow learner, buddy. I'm a slow learner. Like intellectually, I understand what you're saying, but there is a gap for me between the intellectual understanding and pattern recognition on my own without anybody holding my hand. So hopefully, I think it's just someone said getting the reps in, right? I'm just gonna keep drilling, keep practicing, keep getting the reps in. I'm really looking at it very similar to sports training, where I'm trying to break down the individual components, get lots of reps in, and then put the game back together. Yeah, I mean, I wish I were a genius, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not a moron, but I wish I were a genius, but I'm just in the middle of the pack intellectually trying to stumble through life like everybody else. However, I am persistent. I'm extremely persistent, which, you know, my dad always said that is more important than being a genius. So maybe he said that because he knew I wasn't a genius. Oh. CNVS. Let's take a look. Did I already look at this? CNVS. Oh yeah, this is the crazy one. What is going on here? This is shorts, right? Or like a panic sell-off. Is this a Chinese stock? No. It's a technology and entertainment company. They own and operate streaming channels. Cineverse. Interesting. They had good earnings per share. Their earnings per share beat their estimate, and their sales beat their estimate. Yeah, that's encouraging. Thank you, buddy. It does take time. It's just, you can't, I definitely didn't think this last year, but I did have beginner's luck. So I was like, oh, I can do this, but I didn't know how much I didn't know. And that hurt me financially, and it hurt me emotionally. I was like, wow, I lost my confidence, but it takes time. You gotta, like, any good skill takes time. Anything worth doing, anything hard and worth doing takes time. So, that's my opinion about it. SKYQ is popping up again? I mean, today's a weird day. I'm not sure there's even going to be much popping up at the open. So SKYQ is popping up again, but they don't have new news. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh my. That's rough. Wow. Popped and dropped. Well, I never pulled the trigger on QUCY. And now it's below VWAP and the MACD is red. So this is definitely, having the indicators on here is giving me some confidence that I'm making decent decisions. Nice morning star on CNVS. Right here. Oh, yeah. See, Stargazer, you're good at the pattern recognition. And I'm aspiring to be at that level because I do think that will help me. I think some people don't need to put a name to the pattern, but I think that will give me a framework, just the way my brain works, right? Right? Buddy, that is so true. If it was easy, everyone would be living at home, like staying home, trading from home. I would still need to get out. I'm a very social person, but that's the other reason why I wanted to live stream. I'm a very social person. I like building relationships with people around common interests. And so I still need a social outlet, but I would definitely never work. I hope I don't have to go back to an office job. That's my plan. I worked for the federal government for 17 years, and I'm grateful. I was very grateful for the time I spent there, but the last 5 years of it was kind of a low-key nightmare. Am I using low-key correctly? Low-key nightmare. Nope, that's 3 inside bullish. 3 inside. Nope, that's not 3 inside bullish. Okay. And this is Morningstar. Okay, yes. So we have the long red candle, the smaller. So this is like an inverted hammer, right? And then the longer green candle. All right. Thank you, Stargazer, for ooh, yeah, I do like government contracts because I understand it. I understand the news. That was my whole job for the second half of my federal career. Let's see. But you know, AI can do a lot of that now. Really. All right, low float, low relative volume. The 200 simple moving average is at $1.61. They do have news, right? This federal contract to produce. Ooh, and it's military. That's always nice. So it has news, but the relative volume is really low. Oh, wow. Ooh, shorts got that one. Oh, okay. So you're surrounded by people everywhere. I mean, I like to have I do definitely like downtime for sure. Like if I don't get enough downtime, but I'm a very social person. I coach athletes and instruct, combat athletes. And then I have other stuff that I do. I do like solitary pursuits as well, but I'm a very social person. I have to balance it with social interaction for sure. But my dream is to do this and not have to go back to an office job. That's my dream. So that's why I'm putting 100% into this thing. 100%. Wow. So the shorts got that flip-flop. Did you short that? I'm surprised that this dumped. But again, now it's way under $1. I feel like I've traded MTech before. I thought I did. I guess not. But I clearly was looking at it at one point. Oops, I meant to remove that. Yeah, they just don't need people to do contracting like they did with AI. It can do a lot of the grunt work. Honestly, you still need people to negotiate prices and evaluate contracts, obviously, but you need, I think, a lot less manpower than you did previously. So, okay, it didn't go high enough. Okay. Aw, dogs are so cute. We're gonna get a cat. I finally relented. We're gonna get a cat. So, I love animals, but a dog is, because I'm not home enough to get a dog, so. It just regained compliance, red flag. Wouldn't even consider it is cheap. It's a little cheap. I mean, I want to look at stocks over $1 if possible. That's kind of where I'm at. I will trade something under $1 if I see like really, really good price action, but it did. It popped up for high of day. Oh, look at that. I don't know though. So I've traded SKYQ, but I don't know. This big red candle's making me nervous. That big red candle is like, and it had a lot of volume on it. But now the volume's higher. It's popping back up. I don't know, but they don't have new news. So that's what's making me nervous about it. You missed it? Oh no. I mean, I would have, if I were going to trade it, I would try to get in at high of day, but I don't know. The not having new news thing, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too picky. Maybe I'm being too picky, I guess, you know? But so I'm over on Substack, and so I do subscribe to other people on Substack, and I had this is just someone that posts a lot of stuff about like psychology, not necessarily related to money, but this particular email that I got, the Substack is Icarus, IXCARUS. Just posted an article, How to Build Wealth Psychology from Scratch, talking about the neuroscience of self-sabotage. It says the subtitle is The Neuroscience of Financial Self-Sabotage and the Step-by-Step Protocol for Identifying and Crossing the Ceiling Your Subconscious Has Been Enforcing Your Entire Life. Very interesting. So SKYQ is climbing higher, but no. The relative volume is starting to come up. So the lower relative volume and the fact that it's approaching the 200 simple moving average and the fact that there's no new news, I might hold off. That dollar threshold will move $2 or $3 very soon. I'd bet on that. Yeah, I know. I used to be really rigid. Like I wouldn't trade anything under $2. But I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Things evolve. MACD divergence, so no go. Right here, the MACD divergence. Wait, MACD divergence right here? Oh, look at that. Because when you see the convergence, you know it's going to break out. But when you see the divergence, you say, no, it's going to, I'm trying to have good discipline. I have not had good discipline every day. It's been a rocky month or so, but trying to think of it from a professional mindset and really be like, okay, what would a professional trader do here? They say like, what would Jesus do? What would a professional trader do if his name was Jesus? Yeah, that's the thing, again, if it's all penny stocks, it's going to be different, right? Sometimes it's all penny stocks. I think it does depend, and that's where that level of experience, like the people on this live stream that are much more experienced, like Stargazer, Flip Flop, like some of you guys that have been doing it for a while, even you, buddy, like you guys have more intuition that you've developed from experience. You know, I'm still working on it. What would Ross do? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even he makes mistakes, right? And he puts it out there. He puts it right out there when he makes mistakes. You know, he's very honest about it. Yes, he's winning more than he's losing, but he's honest about the fact that, you know, this is not an easy endeavor. I think the level of persistence it requires to get past this hump, you know, there have been days the last year that I was like, why am I doing this? What am I doing to myself? But I think I can do it if I just stick with it. So I started trading February 2025, but I didn't start with real money till July. I should have waited. I should have waited and traded more in a simulator. And I was trading with much larger share size and having much bigger wins and losses. And now I'm trading with reduced share size until I get my, until I'm consistently profitable. I'm not increasing my share size until, if I can't make money at 100 shares, I can't make, or 50 shares, I can't make money at 1,000 shares. So it's not going to help me to size up if I'm not consistently profitable. It's just going to put me in the hole more. Sometimes I go down to 10 shares. That's fine. I just want to get good at it, you know? Exactly. Exactly. Like, I took his beginner class, honest to God, like 4 times. And I'm taking his advanced scaling and strategies class. And it's just, first of all, it's a lot to get through. It's a lot of information. I have a lot of it in here. This other journal, I have my journal that I keep write everything down. But this one, I have all my notes from the basics class. And like, this is where I have like all my little drawings of patterns and stuff. I don't know if you can see. All my little patterns from when I took his class. I actually had several journals. This is the most recent journal. Reversal patterns. I should go back and review this again. There's just so much to absorb, right? So my plan right now is to focus on fundamentals until I'm consistently profitable. Because I feel like you really can't go wrong diving deep into fundamentals. So CNVS, I don't know, this big red candle, I'm like, I don't want to get involved in that. Let's see if anything else is popping up. We're at 8:30. Yeah, I mean, the market's kind of off today. Let's look at the S&P, see what it's doing. Well, that's weird. Look at that. All right, let's go down the list. SKYQ. I don't know. I could be the moron here, but I'm going to stay away from it. Hey, HG. No trades for you, no clear setup. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that I love today. The focus should be on sensible from the market, whether it right. Yes, exactly. Yes, buddy. Once I started thinking about it in terms of cents per share, that really changed things for me. Yeah. HG, we're on the same page today. I just haven't seen anything that I love today. QUCY. I'm going to take that off my list. I think also if I were more experienced, I would see things like Stargazer. You took a couple of great trades. I'm sure Flip Flop, you're hunting for stuff. Those of you who are more experienced can definitely find opportunities in this kind of a trading day, but I'm not at that level yet. So gotta work my way up. I'm a little fish. I'm a little fish in a big pond. So MTech, we're going to take that off. ILLR, I was just looking at that. Let's see, CNVS. Wow, this is interesting. It's back up, but it has news. Let's see. Float's only 16 million. The relative volume is 1.6 times the 50-day. It is easy to borrow, which means that there will be downward pressure on the price because it's easier to get those shorts. Those, what do you call them, flip-flop locates? QUCY was the only one I was traded so far, and only if you caught it first on the first pullback. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the SCAG. Oh, I haven't seen that one pop up yet. SCAG. Let's take a look. This is like a under $1, higher float, low relative volume. I'll probably stay away from this one. Although that's flying. It's flying. I know. There's a lot of people on here. Hey, Flip Flop. my performance anxiety will. Don't tell me how many people are on the live stream. I'm a very social person and I am an extrovert, but I don't want to get nervous. I'll just. Wow, this is flying up. Look at that. Pull back, and then straight up. And the MACD opening up, but I don't see news. And the float's a little high for me, but. Oh, is this a tweezer top maybe? Right here? So this is a opening Maribozu bullish candle. This might be tweezer tops. We're only halfway through this candle though. Ooh, nice job, Stargazer. Oh, hey, TJ. You're on the sidelines too. I am. I mean, definitely putting the indicators back on is keeping me from doing anything too crazy, but I feel a lot more confident after taking them off and focusing on the fundamentals. I feel so much more confident looking at the indicators now. So, well, I'm going to be honest, Ella, that I have really struggled trading off of pullbacks. My metrics were terrible. So I stopped trading them temporarily, and now I'm practicing them in the simulator, and I'm trying to figure out, I think for me, it was pattern recognition. I thought I was trading bull flag pullbacks, wasn't really, and so I'm working on my pattern recognition, candlestick shapes, candlestick patterns, chart patterns, and I'm practicing that setup in the simulator more because I really want to get it right. That's what I'm thinking. I think QUCY because of the I should put it back on my list because of the SpaceX headline. Because that's what happened with ILLR yesterday, right? It was up in the pre-market and then it skyrocketed. I got like two momentum trades right when the bell went off. You think QUCY is done for? I don't know. I think it might, the news might, you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't getting it. And that's okay. But I think I should stop trading those until I get it right in the simulator. You know? Yeah, Ella, I mean, again, I'm not an expert. I don't want to give out advice, but I think just in life, this is just like in other parts of our life. Practice, practice, practice. So I'm practicing my pullbacks in the simulator because live I was losing a lot of money. I actually had good accuracy. I was at 53. So over 2 months I did 105 bull flag pullbacks, which I realize now they might not have all been bull flag pullbacks. I might have been misidentifying them, which is why I'm working on my pattern recognition to make sure that I'm correctly identifying my setups. And then I've gone back to the simulator after my live trading, and that's where I'm working on that setup. Yeah, I think we all are, TJ. We're all working on our money. Yeah, I know. But I'm trying really hard not to get obsessed with my P&L because I was watching the Relentless Trader recap this morning, actually. And Marcelo, is that his name? He was saying like that he does better. And Ross says a very similar thing. Like it's better to focus on quality. Like sometimes Ross said he would hide his P&L and focus on the quality of the setup. Marcelo on Relentless Trader was saying kind of the same thing. He was saying like he grades his day every day, and I kind of did that for a while. I called it like I graded my trades for a while. But anyway, he focuses on that rather than the P&L. So yeah, buddy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I even did a video on the bull flag pullback. Like I intellectually get it. But there's clearly something I'm missing. Otherwise, I would be profitable on them, right? So I get the basics, but I don't know. I was getting caught in a lot of false breakouts. So I'm working them in the simulator, hopefully. Fingers crossed I can, hopefully I can get my feet under me with them. It was just like really frustrating. If I hadn't been tracking my data, I probably would have kept doing them and losing money on them. But I stopped doing them live. Occasionally, if I see it, I'll take it, but I've stopped desperately trying to get bull flag pullbacks. So, oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, right? HG, absolutely. 100%. It's like hey, Brian, you can't just take someone's strategy and plug it into your own trading. It's just not going to work. Like we have a lot of people on this live stream that are clearly very successful at their strategy, but I can't just follow someone else's strategy. I got to struggle through it on my own, Exactly. Like what is the obvious stock? Like I'm looking at, I mean, not a lot's popping up on the scanner today, right? It's kind of a slow day. But I'm looking, I mean, so CNVS, this big red candle dominates the session. That makes me nervous. And also it's easy to borrow. But it does have good news. I wouldn't be surprised if this did something. However, the MACD is really helping me here. SCAG. I didn't get anything on that. CNVS. I think CNVS and QUCY could possibly go at the open. But SKYQ, I don't know. It doesn't have new news. It does not have new news. So make sure you're Yeah. Same problem, Ella. Same problem. I love this discussion. This is a great discussion between you guys. This is why I wanted to live stream. This is great. I love it. Love it. All right, so we might have, I don't know. We're approaching 9 o'clock. I haven't taken anything yet. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm being lazy, but I haven't seen anything that I can capitalize on. You know, I don't have the experience to capitalize on. But I think, did my voice just crack? I think that I do think that QUCY and CNVS are worth watching into the open, possibly. And this is where, okay, so Stargazer and Flip Flop were encouraging me to set alerts. And this is exactly what I was practicing alerts in the simulator yesterday. So I think right below VWAP might be a good place to create an alert. So then I know that it's breaking VWAP. Maybe I should give it a little more room. Wait a minute. Like maybe 5 cents below VWAP. So because I think it might go at the open. And the same thing on CNVS. I can come up with a place where I think it would make sense. So if I want to get in for a break of high of day, I'll set it for under break of high of day. See, I'm practicing my alerts. ZDAI, I decided to step out of that one. I didn't want to get in on that one. There was a reason why. What was my reasoning? Let's take a look. I guess I just missed it. But it didn't have news. It didn't have news. That was part of it that was kind of giving me a concern. All right, so I set some alerts. Yeah, it didn't have news. I'm trying to stay with things that have news, especially, this is what I'm realizing, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but in a hot market, almost any stock is just going to go running through the roof. But like in a colder market, like in a day like today where it's not as hot, I feel like the news is even more important. Is that accurate? ZDAI was a scary one for you. What happened, TJ? Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's got that small account challenge that he's doing in Thinkorswim. I think today, for me personally, I want to stick with something that has news. Audio alerts for the price need to be done by right-clicking the price line. Yes, so I think this is the right thing. Oh yeah, I guess I could right-click the price. Yep. That's how I did it. Okay. So I was practicing in the simulator setting alerts, trying to get good at it. You know what I mean? Because I do think that those two have possible potential to pop up because they have news. SCPH? Oh, okay. I was like, oh, SHPH. Let's see. Oh, the relative volume is more than 5 times the 50-day average. It has low float. It's above the 200 simple moving average. Let's see. It has news. Okay, this looks potentially good. Look at this. I think so, buddy. That's why I've refocused. Hey, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Balaz's Bango. Hi, how are you? Yeah, this one looks like it could be an interesting one. This could be interesting. Look at the daily chart real quick. Oh, wait, is this all-time highs? Or at least for the last year? Okay. This is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. It has news. News is good. It went up to 688 after hours. Okay. It went up to 688 after hours yesterday. That's what it looks like. Just tapping the 9 EMA. Buddy, I also think it has to do with like level of experience. Me being new and still trying to be consistently profitable, I think I have to be more conservative in my stock selection than someone who's more experienced. You know, because I can't see I'm still working on basics, you know, I'm still working on chart patterns and reading the tape and all that. So I think, you know, if you're more experienced, you can capitalize on maybe lower quality setups and stocks because you see things that someone like me doesn't see. Okay, we've got volume on this candle, but I don't know, this false breakout here, I don't like it. The spread's pretty tight. It's like 1 or 2 cents, 3 cents. Has high relative volume. Well, it's over 5 times the 50-day average. I got smart this time. I brought multiple drinks with me so I don't have to get up and take a break. Yeah. Seriously. That's me still some days. Oh, it's going to break. Okay. All right. I only did 50 shares. Okay. And I calculated, I went for a break over a level of resistance. So it's not, that's not the high, right? The high was after hours, 688. But okay. So that was that was nice. Oh, it's still moving up. So now we're here. Ooh, you're out at 615. Okay, nice job, Stargazer. You were waiting for 570 to break. So you were getting in here when it broke over the top of the body of this candle. I was waiting for the top of the wick to break, but okay. And is that something that you are looking at on the daily chart, buddy? That's what I do. I look for windows and gaps on the daily chart. Or are you talking about 688 because that was the previous high, right? Right here, after hours high. Okay. Nice job, Stargazer. You're killing it today. Yeah. I'm surprised I took something, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to take a trade, but I guess I saw it and I took it. Yep. From 1190 from the daily and 680. Okay, that makes sense. Do you guys put the pre-market high and low on your chart? Thinking about it. Thinking that might be helpful to me. It was a bull flag break. This one right here was a bull flag break. See, this is where I'm still struggling because I would have got caught here. When the price popped above this candle, I would have got caught and then I would have got stopped out. So that's why I end up waiting for the high of the level of resistance. And I don't know when. I just got caught so many times on these, and then I would end up getting out at a loss, and then I'd see it go without me, and I'd be so frustrated, you know? If it breaks 625, I might try to get back in for the maybe run to 688, but it's okay. I've got a backup drink. I've got my seltzer. This way I don't have to get up if I don't want to. And it's okay. I'll move around later. I do work out every day, so I got to swim yesterday, which was nice. Wait for the reversion to the EMA, then the green candle. So Stargazer, I think you just nailed one of my problems. So yes, it would be breaking over the high of the low candle, but it wasn't tapping the 9 EMA and then the green candle. Thank you so much. That is like seriously been killing me, these false breakouts. Okay. I haven't done that yet, Ella, but I don't know about everybody else. That's what's so interesting to me. I know, Stargazer. I know. It is so much easier with the EMA backup. But I really think I had to take everything off and struggle through that period because now I can see it with clarity. You know, I know everyone was probably like, will this girl put the 9 EMA back up? Please, somebody tell her. But now I feel like it's helping me rather than hindering me. It must be so hard for you experienced traders to watch me stumble through this whole thing. Like as if I've got my eyes closed and I'm just running through like a Ninja Warrior obstacle course blindfolded. Yeah, I mean, it's very helpful when I watch like other traders recaps or watch other traders trade live and I see that they're looking at the same stocks as me. I'm like, at least I'm on to like we're on the same page. Yeah, like where the attention is for the day. At least we're kind of looking at the same thing. Let me check. There's no real news, huh? Wow, this is like crickets. We do have a big group on here today. Welcome, everybody. Wow. All right. So not much happening, but I've got one trade so far. RUBI is trying, but no news. I wonder what's on. Thinkorswim has a few little preset scanners. ILLR heading back towards VWAP. I'm actually going to put, I'm learning my alerts. I'm going to put an alert on here because I think this might go at the open too. That could be a good way for me to use alerts, is to things that I think are going to break over VWAP and go at the open. That might be a way to do it. Same, Ella. Same. So when the price gets too far away, prepare to exit. Right, when it's extended off of the EMA, but when it reverts back, prepare to enter. And you know what I was doing for a while? I was just scalping trades off of bounces off the 9 EMA on some stocks, because some stocks do that. They just bounce off the 9 EMA, and I would just, every time it bounced up, take a trade. Every time it bounced up, take a trade. Yeah, we'll get there. It's a process. It's a process. You know. Okay, so is this a head and shoulders pattern? Did I just identify a pattern? Maybe head and shoulders right here? Maybe. I have to do my flashcards for that too, before it gets too close to the open. I have to do my head and shoulders flashcards. I'm really behind on my flashcards, guys. My flashcard game is... All right, so... Ah, the neckline. Now I see it. Now I see it. Okay. Now I see it. It's funny how sometimes it takes a little to see it. So this is the neckline. Now I see it. Okay. Yes, I am a nerd making flashcards. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get good at this, including make flashcards. All right. And this is the neckline. Reverse head and shoulders. Okay. Two more for the pile. So now I've got quite a few pattern ones. But these are okay. So now I've got my pattern ones going here. SHPH still moving. Oh, it looks like it might break. But I'm looking at the volume candle and oops. Ooh, bad entry. Okay, I'm at 152. Wait, 620. 620. Ugh. That's a bummer. I got in, realized I had, when I hit my buy, I realized it popped back down, tried to get out, tried to cancel my order, and it picked up my order before I could cancel it. Oh, man, and you know what? I should have known better because the MACD was... All right, I'm out. So that was a break of high of day. And there's definitely a story there. I saw it dip down, regretted it. Oh, thank you, Stargazer. Okay, so head and shoulders neckline can be oblique and angled. So I might need like other flashcards for that. It was too far from the EMA, so that was kind of a risky entry. Yeah, that was a really risky entry because the MACD was barely green. Extended off the EMA. Oh, I saw it dip and I tried to cancel my order and then it caught my order. Ah, screaming. I need a pillow to scream into. All right. So that was, ugh. That was awful. So that was... yuck. Break over 650. How did you decide 650, buddy? Oh, you use pivot points. I know one of my other viewers, Wayne, uses pivot points. So I have a couple of reasons why that was a bad trade. All right. Well, I might, There we have it. There we have it. All right, we're 10 minutes from the open. Maybe something will pop at the open. I'm actually going to reduce my share. Should I reduce my share size? Because I had a red trade. Just in case I'm on a red streak here. Well, I mean, it is my fault. I got in, but I saw it dip, thought, oh, this was a bad decision. Went to hit the cancel hotkey, but right as my finger was pressing it, it filled. I'm like, oh. But yeah, that's their job, right? If we're dumb enough to buy it, that's their job to let us do it. I mean, someone's got to lose for us to win, right? It's like a zero-sum game. Okay. Okay. I like your logic, buddy. I like your logic. We're almost, you know, it's almost to the market open, so I'm gonna, maybe there'll be something that pops up and I can recover my red trade. I was kind of hoping it would bounce off the 9 EMA and pop back up, but SKYQ still it's kind of like fighting around VWAP. Get some VWAP chop here. So wait a minute, wasn't this supposed to go off if it popped up? How come it didn't go off? Alert on when mark at or above 323. Do these only work during regular? Do these only work during regular market hours? Because this should have gone off, right? Do think or swim alerts work pre-market? Let's find out. Let's find out. Standard price alerts on Thinkorswim do not reliably trigger during pre-market or after-hour sessions, as the platform's standard price triggers are typically restricted to regular market hours. However, you can bypass this limitation by using the platform's study alerts or drawing alerts. Set a custom study alert using ask or bid prices instead of the standard last price. You can do this by navigating to the Market Watch Alerts tab. Oh, I have other alerts. What are these other alerts? Let's get rid of them. So this one. So go to the alerts tab. Click study alert and building a condition based on the bid or ask price, drawing alerts. Right click a drawn trend line or price level in your chart and select create alert. That's probably better. So if I do, let's just say I do a price line here. Okay, it says right click a drawn trend line or price and create alert with drawing. Create alert with drawing. Notify me when it crosses above price level 1. All right, so I guess these don't work. All right, learning. Okay. Once you saw the break, yeah, yes. So, okay, so it wasn't a terrible setup. Once it broke the EMA, that was exactly where I thought, yeah, if it breaks EMA, I should get out. Yeah. So I have to keep that in mind. Like when I put the alert on QUCY, I was thinking this might pop at the open, so that would work. RUBI. Oh, looks like it's really trying. Okay. SHPH. I think this might also go at the open, but so this one on QUCY, this will pop in 2 minutes. But so I'll have to set a price. So during pre-market, I have to set a price level, then create the alert on the price level if I want to be alerted during pre-market hours. Got it. Thank you, Stargazer. See, you did tell me that, but this is where I have to like kind of stumble through things on my own because I intellectually understood it, but this one will work because, I mean, of course, the market's opening in a minute, so. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Stumbling through life. All right. Well, guys, the market's going to open in a minute, so good luck, everybody. I'm less vocal during market open because there's so much activity going on. I'll try to keep up with the chat, but it's harder for me to do that when stuff's popping up everywhere, you know? Why didn't it show my trades? That's kind of weird. It usually does show my trades. Show trades is checked. All right, good luck, everybody. Interesting. I don't really see a lot of people unloading stuff. Yeah, QCY is taking a hit. Definitely taking a hit. Oh, thanks for showing up, Ella. Good luck. Really? So if I remove the price alert, the price level, the alert stays though. All right. Okay, I'm going to take SKYQ off for now because it doesn't have news. RUBI doesn't have news. CNVS, QUCY, and SHPH. These are the three that I want to keep an eye on. For now. And let's see. Oh my. SHPH is like, ooh. So if I create an alert now, it should work. And this one should work. FCEL, NFE, let's see. NFE. Whoops. Where's my E key? Oh, really low. Price, what's NNOX? Ooh. It's under $1, but look at that price action. Let's see. I don't see the relative volume. Hard to borrow. High float though. Okay, I'm going to take that one off. High float for NFE. Why did I say? Oh, FCEL had higher float, but oh my goodness. And a higher price. That is... Well, it says that they adjusted their price target to 22 and it's already over 22. That's going nuts, huh? Okay. Wow. All right, so it looks like there's like a reversal trying to pop above VWAP. I don't think I really need this alert right now, but Wow, SHPH just tanked. Just tanked. Let's see, trying to keep on top of all the stuff that's popping up here. I'm also going to change my little watch list down here. What's this? MUWE, VRAX, SDOT. No new news. ILLR, LICN. Let's see. LICN. Oh, okay. You're in FCEL. Nice, Stargazer. LICN. Oh, it's running up really fast. Low float. But no news. Is this halted? Yep. LICN is halted. Let's see. IVF is popping up. IVF. Let's see. It's a lot popping up. LICN is halted, but no news. Oh. Yeah, I'm curious about getting in on this after the halt. Let's see. I'm going to look at the daily chart. Let's see, what's the resumption time? Huh. I don't see the resumption time or price. It is extended, right? I agree. I'm like, should I? Shouldn't I? Let's see. WEN. Oops. Wendy's. Does it have news? Wow. Wendy's is just running up. Wow, there's a ton of stuff popping up. This is crazy. Popping up on no news, though. Wendy's is going crazy. I don't see news. This is halted. A lot of crazy stuff going on. SDOT. SDOT is popping up too. It's a lot popping up, huh? It's crazy. This is where I get a little overwhelmed on the on the ticks, so should pop higher after the halt. Okay. Because I oh, is it popping up? Because you use the tick chart. I've really considered that. So is this going to dip and rip? That's what I'm wondering, but it doesn't look like that's what it's going to do. There's a lot going on. All right, I'm going to like, a lot going on. I'm going to take off everything without news. QCY, really thought that would come back. Wendy's, high float, not real news. This has news. This does not have real news though. It's probably gonna go, but I'm just gonna take that off. FCEL. I feel like this is gonna keep going. The price is too high for me. So I'm gonna take that off. CNVS had news, but didn't really do anything. BUT. BUT. Oops. Oh, are you saying but you added? Okay. Excuse me. I'm really tired. Yeah. So MODD has a lower float, higher relative volume. It has good news. It's halted. On the daily chart, there's definitely room to go back up. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't have day selected, but then it dropped, so it saved my butt. All right. The universe just saved my butt, even though it didn't catch me on the last one. Well, that was kind of funny. I thought this has news. It's, you know, got room to go back up. So I guess it's not really the universe controlling my fate, because it got me on SHPH, but saved me on MODD. I thought it was dipping and going up after the halt, but nope. Noopsies. And it has relative volume that's like climbing. I really thought QUCY would do something, but excuse me. I guess it's good that it didn't catch my order because I didn't have day selected, so guys, I need to take a break, and it's so close to 10 a.m. I'm just gonna call it for now. I'm gonna keep trading, but I'm just gonna call it because I have to take a break anyway. So by the time I come back, it's gonna be almost 10. So I hope you guys, this was an awesome, awesome discussion on the chat. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, get lots of studying in, or just take a break. Just enjoy outside. It's so beautiful. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and, you know, I'll see you guys on Monday, and try to get some studying in.